beautiful day in Dublin. It's nice and sunny outside, it's nice and warm. It's Wednesday morning. I've just finished a couple of patients in work. I'm going to go and grab something to eat now. The best bakery is next door to me to do these cinnamon rolls. They could be out of them if they get one. They have one. I really hope they have one left. I've got 2 more patients here and then I'm going to get a run in and then head off back to work in my other clinic in the afternoon. I mentioned last week that I want to get myself in shape for the Dublin Marathon, and that is absolutely the goal for the moment. So the Dublin Marathon is the end of October, which gives me about 6 weeks of training and then maybe a week of taper, or maybe 7 weeks training, a week of taper, and then straight into the Dublin Marathon. And the goal is just to get myself in shape that I can complete that. Last year I think I did it in 3:42. I don't even think I could do that this year. My goal will be just to get in shape to get all the way through it without walking. Highly unlikely that I won't walk, because I love a little walk in a marathon. So that's the goal for the moment. One of the little goals that I've been thinking about that I'd like to do in the lead up to that marathon is run 100k a week. So definitely won't get that this week, and next week might be a bit ambitious. I'll probably be up around the 80k this week, I would imagine. And next week might just be too much of a jump, but between now and the end of October I'd like to get at least one 100k week done. It's been a long time since I last ran 100k in 1 week, and then once I get over that Dublin Marathon, I'm going to pick a goal race and go for that. But in the meantime, all leads are going to lead to Dublin. I'm just getting myself in good shape to do that race.
No, not today.
Oh, didn't make it. I didn't miss it.
The morning ones, did you get them last week?
I got one last week, yeah.
Yeah, they were just because our freezer went so
Okay.
I know, and everyone hates sweets.
I'll have a pan of chocolate, please. No cinnamon rolls today, but the pan of chocolates are class here. One of the other goals I have in the build up to this marathon is to definitely lose a little bit of weight. Over that 6 week period where I wasn't running, I pulled on a few pounds. I'm the heaviest I've ever been in my life, so I really need to tidy up my diet a bit and cut out the croissants and the cinnamon rolls, and think a little bit more about the fruit and veg and the smoothies. But baby steps and one thing at a time. So I'll build up the running. As the running goes up, I'll try and get the treats and sweets to go down. Okay, coffee and croissant done. Time to get back to work. A couple of more patients and I gotta head out my run. Before I do, I gotta address the elephant in the room that Mark Grant asked me if I live in like some sunny part of Ireland, and yes, it seems like I always have a sunny background in my videos. It's probably not the case. It's certainly not the case. It's not always sunny where I am, Mark, but I'm one of those fair weather people. I only take the camera out when it's really sunny, so no, it's not always nice and sunny like this. It's usually raining, it's usually windy, it's usually wet. It's just I don't take my camera out on those days. I'm usually underneath the duvet and watching Netflix or something. Anyway, back to work. Today's run's going to be split in 2. I didn't have as big a window as I thought I would, so I'm just going to do a short one now. And I've just run out 12 minutes out from my clinic, turned around 12 minutes back. But the great thing is, on the way out, I was going straight into a headwind. So I turned around now, heading back. Nice tail breeze to bring me home, which is always nice. Cruising along at 5:18 per kilometre. Feels really comfortable, feels really easy. Heart rate's really low, so all good. Nice easy 25-minute run, average heart rate 125, absolutely perfect, felt nice and easy. Average pace 5:17 per kilometre, spot on. Get the second half of that run now in a little while after I do a couple of patients, and yeah, all is good. Fitness is looking good, health is looking good, and looking forward to building to the future. Time for today's second run. Second run done. Okay, that one was just an easy 36 minutes. Average pace, I was just below 7k. Average pace was like 5:20 on the button. So not too strenuous, not too hard, just a nice easy pace. I wouldn't be a favourite doing double run days, especially when your mileage isn't particularly high, which mine isn't, but today it just suited to break up the run because I didn't have a heap of time. I want to get home and get a barbecue on for the family, so it made sense to kind of get half the run done earlier and do the half now. Might do a little bit of stretching, strength and conditioning later, but apart from that, no more running. It's Friday and work is out for the weekend. Time to get a 65-minute easy run. This one I'm just going to keep it really, really low profile, really low pace. It's really hot. It's a really nice day in Dublin. Oh, that was a hot one. I think it's something like 28 degrees today in Dublin, and running through the park, going into some of that open fields where the sun was just belting out. It was like super hot. I didn't make the 65 minutes. I cut it short at 60 minutes. I was delighted with 60 minutes, but I was starting to get really thirsty. So the thoughts of just going and getting a refreshing can of Monster was just too much. Never tried this before. My 14-year-old son, Finders Max Blinders, has me drinking this stuff. I almost never drink it, but on a day like today where it's been really hot and you really feel like you've lost a lot of liquid while you're running, I think it's really good for just replace some of those electrolytes and stuff. Anyway, this week is squaring up to be a good week. It looks like I'm going to be up around that 70-80k, depending on how tomorrow's run goes. Another 65-minute run tomorrow, and then 80 minutes on Sunday. So all going to plan. This week should turn into a pretty solid week. So that's a wrap for this week. This video has gone on, so I want to try and wrap it up a bit. I put out a short this week, which kind of sums up this whole week. I want to try and keep my consistency pretty good, and I'm pretty sure I've got that now. I've got 2 weeks of pretty consistent running. I want to try and bring the volume up a little bit. I'd like to get the volume a little bit higher before I add some intensity, so next week will just be another volume week. And then once I get the consistency and the volume up nice and high, I'll start to bring in some intensity. I'll make those long runs a little bit longer, and I should be good to get myself around Dublin Marathon. I'll try and put out one of these vlogs every week just to let people know how I'm doing. I know people kind of respond to the vlogs a lot more than some of the other stuff, and it's kind of the kind of stuff I really like making. So yeah, overall a pretty good week. I didn't get to run yesterday, which was Saturday. I had a little time window, but one of my sons wanted me to go and play pitch and putt with him. And because I don't have a structured race or a structured training plan and a specific race to target, I just said I'll knock the run and go and play pitch and putt instead. And that's fine at this time of the season, at this time of my training cycle. Once I get this marathon over and pick another marathon that I want to try and PB, stuff like that will have to kind of get mixed around a bit. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this week. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Remember guys, run far, run fast, but most of all, run sensible.